Welcome to Satya Skills. In this video, let us look into the weaknesses of cooperative banking system in India. Cooperative Credit Society is the oldest institution involved in financing the agriculture sector in India. It has several advantages over the commercial banking system, such as long years of association with agriculture and rural banking, working on noble principles of democracy, unity, and mutual help, work with service motto but not profit motto, involvement of local people and mass membership, knowledge of local problems, low cost banking, total support from the government. Even with so many strengths and support, cooperatives in India are weak, inefficient, and sick. Several committees studied the working of cooperatives and suggested several remedial measures, but there is no significant progress. Now let us look into some of the prominent weaknesses and limitations of cooperative system. The first and foremost one is that cooperatives in India were started by the government but not by the people. In Europe, cooperatives achieved great success because they were formed by the people for their benefit. In India, the British Indian government introduced cooperatives to protect poor farmers from the heavy debt pressure of moneylenders. Thus, common man received it as a government aid to them, but not as owners of cooperatives. Even today, cooperatives are defined by common man as government aid distributing agency, but not their own institution. Second one is interference by the government. The routine operations and management are continuously disturbed by the interference of government authorities. Cooperatives never enjoyed any type of autonomy in the history. Another limitation, they are springboards of politicians. Local political leaders consider cooperatives as the starting point for their political journey. The elections of society president and members is considered as a political status. As a result, cooperatives failed to work on the noble principles but are managed on local politics. Inefficient management is another limitation. Cooperatives are managed by honorary members and limited employees, therefore, they are not in par with other banks. Malpractices and misuse of funds is a common practice. It's a common complaint against cooperatives is that the record of too many cases of malpractices and misuse of funds by the elected members is there. And small size. The key segment of cooperatives is the primary agricultural cooperative credit society, but they are too small in size to manage economically. They are not viable because of small size of operations. Inadequate resources. Credit needs of agriculture and related activities are increased very fast, but the resources of cooperatives are not at all improved in the same speed. Deposits are very insignificant, they totally depend on borrowings. Finally, cooperatives are transformed into credit distributing agencies but not credit institutions. And mounting overdues is another biggest headache. Inefficient management, crop failures, etc. resulted into fast increasing unpaid loans. Overdues are the serious limitation for the healthy growth of cooperatives. And another problem is unbalanced growth. Cooperatives are developed most unevenly in India. In some states they are progressing, but in some states they are totally failed. Within the state also, there are variations in the growth and development of cooperatives among the districts, in the same district, among the areas. This is not a good sign for future development of cooperatives. Now, how to improve cooperatives? From time to time, the Government of India, RBI and NABARD are working intensely to improve cooperatives. But basically, the involvement of people determines its success. It's very natural. The external support is always temporary. It should come from the society because internal strength alone can help the progress and not outside help or the government help. That's all in this video. All the best.